Target, another retailer up here, TGT on this one. So Target trading at a PE and forward PE in the 17 range right now. Stock's done decent over the past 5 years, up about 49%. Now, something interesting that's going on with Target right now, their earnings per share is skyrocketing. Their revenue is actually going down. And they have a dividend yield on this one about 3.4%. Now, in terms of revenue, I believe they're going to get back to growth, probably at the end of this year, but certainly in 2024 when it comes to revenue. And I believe their earnings per share should continue to go up in future years. Now, is it going to go up 357%? No, that's unrealistic, obviously, right? But I believe they can grow their bottom line this pretty much equally to what they'll be growing their top line in future years. So when I look at Target, it's just one of those easy money stocks to just throw, it's not like I have to worry about like, oh man, is Target going to make it? Like you go to Target, it's always busy, always doing numbers. And, I believe they will get the shrink problem under control. That's something that's plagued them bad for the past year. And I believe they will get that under control, and it will be brighter skies and brighter days for Target over time. And so, yeah, it's honest. Down 71% in this one. We're down $127,000 in regards to honest. And honestly, it deserves it. It deserves it. Unlike an Avant that I feel like it's been unjustly destroyed, Honest deserves to be destroyed. I mean, they missed so many numbers. The losses got worse. Nick Vlahos just, I don't know, man. He just couldn't run the company. I don't know what other way to put it. Like, it's just a bad job, right? Now, recently, Carla Vernon's come in, and I will say she's given at least some hope to the company, and especially after kind of seeing this last quarterly earnings. I was like, okay, maybe. But the thing with Honest is you can't get too excited. It's like, okay, might have something here. Carla might have the company going on the right track, and that's good. But we got a long road ahead on Honest, okay? Long road ahead. So I'm a huge believer in their products and what they should be able to do and build a brand here. But it's just, they've got a very successful brand in so many different areas, but it's just they've had misexecution. So the latest quarter was the first quarter where it was like there might be some glimmer of hope. But with that being said, I deserve to be down 70+% on that stock. It's just bottom line with that. And it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one, but it is what it is. Shopify. So Shopify is making a massive move up today. If you own Shopify stock, it's a pretty good day for you. I own this one in my Patreon portfolio. It's always a stock I'm like, I need to own more of this. It's up 9+% here today, up over 20% just in the past 5 trading days. Pretty shocking announcement here out of Amazon, okay? In a surprise tie-up, Shopify merchants will be able to offer Amazon's Buy with Prime option. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? Amazon, I mean, these two companies have seemed like more of enemies in the past, and so the fact that they would have a relationship like this is kind of mind-blowing. Amazon and Shopify this morning announced a significant integration that will now allow Shopify merchants to offer Buy with Prime on their Shopify stores. The Buy with Prime feature allows online consumers the option to purchase their items using the store payment method in their Amazon wallet when processing payments through Shopify's checkout. Meanwhile, they also receive fast, free delivery and the option for returns through Amazon's fulfillment network. Definitely from Shopify's perspective, I can see why they'd be interested in making a deal like this, but at the same time, we'll get more into this, okay? The tie-up is notable given Shopify has been positioned in the past as a challenger to Amazon's business. The e-commerce platform, because if you think about, like, who's the only company that could potentially disrupt Amazon, right? Because I think Amazon's always been the disruptor, but Amazon's been around a while, right? And so now it's like, who could even be a potential disruptor? The only company really in the world that could be seen as even a potential disruptor has been Shopify, right? So this is intriguing. The e-commerce platform focuses on providing tools for merchants, allowing them to host storefronts, manage inventory, process payments, and more. The move also comes as a bit of a surprise, given that it was only a year ago that Shopify was warning merchants not to use Amazon's Buy with Prime, as it was in violation of Shopify's terms of service. The company wanted its merchants to use its own payment and checkout service, Shop Pay, instead. As a result, merchants who wanted to use Buy with Prime previously had to do so outside of their Shopify admin tools. Today, Shopify has changed its tune, right? And clearly, Shopify ran through the numbers, ran through projections, and said, at the end of the day, this makes more financial sense for us to do it this way. Like, they're not going to do Amazon any favors. I can tell you that much, okay? They're doing this because this is in Shopify's best interest. That's the bottom line when it comes to this, right? They said, we're on a mission to make commerce better for everyone. That means making sure our merchants are able to sell everywhere. To do this, we're committed to giving our merchants and their customers more choice, Shopify said in the announcement. Soon, it says Amazon will release an app that allows U.S. Shopify merchants who use Amazon's fulfillment network the option to add Buy with Prime into their Shopify checkout processed by Shopify payments. The app makes it easy for merchants to get started with Buy with Prime and will use their existing Shopify settings, customizations, and supported third-party app integrations. Merchants will also be able to see their automatically synced orders, promotions, catalog listing, taxes within their Shopify admin. It seems like this, whatever is going on here, has been in the works for a while. Okay, like the fact that not only did this press release come out, but all the details on features and what you'll be able to do and not do, that shows me that this has been in the works for a while. Minimum probably 6 months, but this could maybe go all the way back to last year in kind of the ugliness of, Shopify saying it's not in our terms of service and these sorts of things. And maybe at that time the companies came together and they say, hey, this could be mutually beneficial to both companies if we actually find a real relationship to work here, right? For customers, the app allows them to benefit from the fast, free delivery as they'd expect from Amazon.com, which, by the way, I don't know how much you guys order on Amazon, okay? But I can tell you, now it's getting to the point where many of the things I order on Amazon, many of them, and especially if it's anything that's like a more popular item, they're getting delivered to my house within 24 hours now. Within 24 hours, sometimes same day. That's a game changer, right? This is the moment we've talked about with Amazon for years is, oh my gosh, do you imagine how much of a threat Amazon's going to be if you could order something and it's to your house within hours, right? That's magical. Or imagine you're on a work site, right? You're some sort of construction work, handyman, whatever, right? And instead of having to run to Home Depot or Lowe's, imagine being able to order something from the app and having it delivered straight to your job site within, let's say an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. That would be a game changer. That's the route Amazon's going. They're not quite all the way there, but they're clearly making the steps in the right direction. I still remember when all of a sudden you start getting stuff within 48 hours. That was magical, right? Meanwhile, merchants will be able to keep 100% control of their brand and customer data, Shopify president Harley Finkelstein explained. So the bottom, and that's always been the thing is, people don't want Amazon to have all their data and control their brand. They want to be able to control their own as a business owner, right? So the bottom line is this. The new app will make it easier for our merchants who also partner with Amazon to offer Buy with Prime to their customers on their Shopify-powered site, he added. After installing the app, merchants will select items from their Amazon inventory to be part of their Buy with Prime catalog on Shopify. Once added, the Buy with Prime button will automatically appear on the product's details page, matching the existing theme of the merchant's Shopify store. At checkout, Amazon Pay will be offered as a payment method alongside Shopify payments. Okay, this is very, very intriguing, okay? But what does Amazon have to say about all this? That's the Shopify side, okay? Here's what Amazon says. The app will be available for both new and existing Buy with Prime merchants, Amazon said. Quote, we're thrilled with the feedback merchants have shared about Buy with Prime, including the increased shopper conversion and new shopper acquisition, said Peter Larson, Amazon Vice President of Buy with Prime in a statement. Quote, the build of this app was a collaboration with Shopify, and we're excited to help merchants not only grow their businesses, but also save time and resources, all while giving Prime members even more places to enjoy their shopping benefits, he said. Okay, so clearly both companies have been working on this. This has been in the pipe for a bit here, right? And so the Shopify side, then we'll get to the Amazon side, and then we'll even get how this ties in with Tesla in just a minute, okay? But in regards to the Shopify side, to finish my thoughts around Shopify, it's a surprising move, but clearly Shopify is a very intelligent company, and they're a very database company. I think they're one of the smartest companies in the world, truly. If you look at this company, no one ever heard of them, and what Toby's built over there is absolutely incredible. And it seems like Shopify is just on a mission to become a big Goliath in the space. Shopify's growth is far exceeding what Amazon is now, but keep in mind, Shopify is a much smaller grower. And remember what Shopify is trying to do. Shopify wants to be asset light, And it looks like they want to be really, software related. They want to make magic on the back end and the front end for their clients, right? And whatever it takes to do that, that's where they're focused. And so it's just a different perspective from Shopify versus Amazon, which is certainly not asset light. Amazon's very asset heavy, right? It's a difference in business model.